another day. So fascinated with how fast things can change, or how things are changing all the time, constantly. So I would love for there to be some sort of technology that could remind me every time when I go into a downward spiraling loop and it's all dark and I just want to blow this brain out, drown myself, die. I wish there would be some sort of piece that can just remind me of the gratitude and beauty, love, bliss that I feel right now. So this is the intention, that I will send this little note of message towards the version that is feeling a little bit low. Not just low, it's just terribly dark. It's just like you don't want to live anymore. That is the worst despair place you can possibly be in, right? Yeah. It just becomes more and more clear to me of how I've been diving into the pain, how overwhelming and over-consuming it can be. Not remembering or realizing that it's all an illusion. It's not real. Either the pain or pleasure. It's the opposite side of the same coin, but it's, from how I experience it, an effect of life and the experience that we're going through. It can be neutral, of course, as well. But it's the type of qualities that are taking place as we go about our days. As the universe is constantly breathing and moving and being alive, expanding and contracting, constantly dancing in an ever state of changing flow, is life, beauty. So I experience that happening within me as well. So when I'm in an expansive state, that is, I wouldn't say all the time, but most of the time, quite pleasurable. Maybe I'm not even right about this actually, but I'm exploring this idea as I go along, and this is totally fine. I can do whatever I want, because this is what I want to remind you of as well. Like, you're free to do whatever you want. If you want to dive deep into your pain and explore that, go ahead. If you want to go deep dive into the world of pleasure, do that. But in my experience, it's just gonna trap you in a sense of yeah, an illusion, just another layer of what's going on here. But it's great. At least you're not avoiding the pain or pleasure. You are embracing that, and that is one step towards realization and finalizing this experience. And I want to know what love is, which I feel like that is the driving force of it all. So I want to shed and shatter all the illusions that we are being drawn into, or that we allow ourselves to be captured by. And I want to zoom out and let myself be embraced by the unconditional love of existence, and just be there and just breathe with it. But the thoughts that I was having was that when something gets contracted or like pressurized, it builds up a lot of electricity and charge, and that can be quite intense. And it's like, to a point it can be pleasurable, but if it doesn't find a natural flow and expression through that, like the natural turning point into the expanding state as well. And if it gets just like more and more contracted, more and more pressurized, charged, and electricity gets even more intense, and eventually it can be painful. It can be causing you physical ill, and if you don't find like a proper outlet for all the energies and emotions that is going on inside of you, you're in for trouble. And life and your body and your mind, everything is gonna scream for your attention, and you're being deluded into this illusion of just going deeper into the effect of what you're experiencing, right? So please take that in under consideration the next time you experience a deep sense of pleasure or pain, and remember, that this is just a quality of this moment. This is not the truth. You can still allow it to be there. You don't need to change it. You don't need to invest all of you in it. You don't need to connect through it. And this is one thing that I really thought for a long time, that since I'm experiencing this pain and tension in my body, and it's like feeling that I keeping myself trapped, like I feel a prison in my own system. I thought that I had to like connect through that, like, and now I sense that the pain I was feeling was an effect of the life I was living, and then just connecting to that pain just drew me deeper into that despair. It's just a never-ending world. But it's great, I'm a deep diver as well. I'm a Scorpio, and I love to see what's down there on the bottom. Even though if I can't really remember that when I'm at the bottom and I'm in the abyss, it's just fascinating how I choose to live sometimes, And I'm grateful that I'm sitting here right now and can like have this reflective thoughts about these things, and hopefully, intentionally live a little bit more in alignment with who I truly am, and with love, and truth, compassion, creativity. Just amazing, glorious stuff, And had a fascinating experience yesterday when I was in a meeting, saying goodbye to a friend, and sensed a lot of like pain in this interaction, And it's not the first time, and my mind goes wild over what it means and what it's not. It's like doesn't really matter where it comes from, what it is, but the only thing I can notice is that it's there. But yesterday, during our conversation, from what I previously might have done when I feel the pain, is to connect through it and go deep into it, and I just get sucked into this vortex of despair and darkness. Now I could sense and feel the pain was there, and I still remember that this is not who I am. This is not the whole truth. It's just the quality of what's going on right now. What happens if I zoom out and just remember that I want to connect through love and through truth? By doing that, I just got this gentle little smile on my face, and I could meet him from that loving place instead of connecting through the pain. And that was like a game changer. I was like, wow, does this mean that I can now like aim to see the beauty and love in each and every one that I interact with, and not engaging and connecting through the pain that either of us experience, or the pleasure? Maybe I will go and explore that route as well. I haven't really, because I've been so caught up in the pain. So perhaps now the pendulum is swing, and all the immense beautiful pleasures in my life just come, and I it's funny, like the deeper I've been going down into the pain, the more desire I've been having to feel all of these pleasures. I've been just striving and working with this sexual alchemy in order to like vibrantly making myself pleasant at all the time. Now, like the insight and realization of that is just an illusion, the pain and the pleasure. I'm like, huh. The desire towards experiencing those immense pleasurable states as well is like it loosens its grip. So I'm thankful for that. Very grateful. And then I'm still open for all types of juicy situations coming my way. So that's me for now. With truth, much love, stay blessed.